Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of the Road to Diamond on Colonist.io 1v1. So today we get the second placement. On this board today, it looks like ore is a little bit more plentiful. The wheat is probably going to be the toughest part. My opponent, honestly, I think the 8-3-10 is not a terrible choice for them, just to try and block me out of any good wheat. But that's an interesting pick. Because by doing that, it does allow me to take this 8-5-10, go to the left to pick up the 4, and then I think we might play this 5-8-4. It gives us all the resources, Cordy 5s, Cordy 8s. Now the question is, which one do we pick first? And I think starting with we get the wheat anyways. We have a good sheep. So let's go here over, and we'll go here over and try and pick up this 6 wood. We also have this 2 wheat as an out. I just don't see our opponent taking this 4-3-11. I guess they could take the 8-4-3, and then we come down to get to the 6-3 or the 3-10-11. Or maybe they take the 6-4-3. But then they're missing sheep off rip. They go 6-4-3 down. Oh, they're going to plow turn 1. All right, fair enough. I mean, that's a way to play. I don't think it's their best play. So, our opponent is able to do what they want. I almost wonder if we go down and try and sell this 3-10-11. Let's get one more wood. A 5 would be fantastic here. So we don't go over. Let's pull dev card and we get a mono. Now the 2 wood. How much wood do they have? The 2 wood stops them from moving temporarily. And I kind of want to block them from getting onto this sheep early. So let's take the 2 wood. Let's go down, double the 10, and then we'll try and play up for this 8-4-3 spot. Very nice. Here we'll point up, try and get on another pip of brick. And we'll probably play down for this 9-4-11 if we can. It really just depends on how quick our production ends up being in this game. And I do wonder if our opponent's maybe looking at a city there. These 6s with the wood is really, really strong for them. And they probably are going to end up building over to this 9-12 wood port at some point. Now, some feedback I've been getting is that I get a little... I almost guess I would say too aggressive with my play, and my road play hasn't been very good. So that's one thing I'm really going to try and improve is maximizing my roads to try and make more sense out of it. Which is why you hear me kind of rambling on about where I ideally want to place everything. Man, I just can't roll a brick. So I think we pour it down. A 7. I think the 8's going to get blocked. 8 wheat up top. Our opponent settles on the wheat port, but they don't have good wheat. They're going to steal another sheep. Unfortunate timing for us. The 10 ore is a fine block. And it looks like they're going to come up for this 9-4-11. And doubling the 9s would not be great for us. So let's block their ore. We'll hold on to the wood for now. And they get an immediate 7, which is unfortunate. We get 2 roads. Now I might build 2 roads here to try and lock up this 9-10. Because I don't think we're fighting for road here. The 9's going crazy. Is that... How much ore was that in a short amount? Not a ton I can do on that one. I think we dev twice. Get a knight. Get a victory point. Victory points are nice. It's probably a little early for a victory point to be the most effective. But what are you going to do? So they have a ton of ore. And I think what they really need here is wheat. So we're going to block their wheat. And we're going to play the self block. And let me refresh because I know everything looks a little funky. I'm still having some of those WebGL issues, which I don't fully understand how to fix. So I am working on it. Once I get it fixed, I will let you guys know. He's probably going to city again. Yep. The 6 is going crazy. And I think our placement here was not the best, unfortunately. The 6 is going off. The 9's going off. I'm going to be interested to look at the dice stats afterwards. Because, yeah, he just ported 8 wood without an issue. But we get some more ore. Really not the best for us. Do we want the port? I mean, it's too risky to go without placing a road, yeah? So I think we place this one first. I don't think we're actually going to hold on to longest road. That's unfortunate. We'll get rid of these. Let's block the 9, make it a less powerful roll for him. We'll take a dev. Road builder is fine. They get a knight, of course. All right, that's a little better. We need a sheep. Beautiful. You might hear my dog barking a little bit in the background. He gets so excited. Yeah, I'm talking about you, sweet thing. And here, I think we have one settle. So I'm going to argue that this one is more important to make it easier for us to city. And we're going to hold on to the remainder of our cards. And a 7 helps. It does ruin our, or at least lessen our opponent's hand and open our 8. I think that probably blocked the 10. Yeah. The 6. The 10. Oh, brutal block. Brutal block. Yep, so our opponent's able to connect. And they start moving out. It looks like they're moving towards that wood port. And I don't really have a way to stop them. That's a good start. So we need one more ore. That 9 would be super helpful here. And it might be GG's here in just a minute if we can't get anything going. I think we have to take a risk. Go for 9. A 2 is like the last thing I wanted. Our opponent's already at 10 points. They're going to start building a lot faster. And they're deving. Yeah, we are in some trouble here. So I think we go for this. Let's try and get more wheat. We can play a road builder. And I'm trying to figure out, is it worth the plow to get on more sheep? It might be, so we can try and play some OWS. because I don't think the 6 wood does us a lot of good. So we're up to 8. Our wheat's blocked again. And I'm realizing when our opponent steals wood from us too, it's going to be pretty rough. So our opponent gets a 4. We get a 5, which is not terrible. A sheep gives us another settle, but we don't have a settle. And we just don't have a port. A 10 would be so clutch. Nine's not quite it. 7. Get our opponent 7 out. Guess not. We're still looking for a 10. 9 or 10. 9's going to be too slow, though. Yeah. Our opponent's at 12. They take army. Yeah, our win con is gone. We are just lost. I don't think we have any way to extend. And this is a little bit of an embarrassing one. We just got smoked. I think we just dev once because I don't know what else to do. They get 3 sheep off of 12 to win, looks like. Yeah. So that's GG's. With that one, we dropped down to 1546. We're about in the middle, gold 1. Definitely not our best game, so I'm interested to hear you guys' feedback on what I can do to improve. If you enjoyed the content, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what I can do to continue to improve the series. And I will see you guys on the next episode.